Hi Grace and Nidendard. Hello. Just working today because I have to wake up in 5 hours, so hope you have a great stream. Thank you, Grace, and I hope you have a good sleep. I hope you have a good sleep. Good night. And Nidendard, how are you? And Tittle, hi. And by the way, there is not many people here, so I'm going to post office today, and I did something that you asked me to do, so I'm not talking nobody. I mean, I'm talking nobody. Wow, I have so many different kind of pencils here. So I am figuring out which pencils I have. 진짜 많다. 빛 차코 펜슬도 많고. Hi Willie. I sent earlier, but it didn't actually send somehow. Oh yeah? You lost first rank today, but yeah, doesn't matter. Hi Willie, how are you? This is also graphite pencil, I guess. New one. I didn't open this pencil case for a while. This is Tombow, Eagle. 아, 여기 charcoal stick도 있다. They are charcoal sticks. 이것도 some kind of charcoal stick, but it's different one. It's more I don't know how to explain, but they are different. I usually don't use them. I bought this one a lot before I found them. So after I found them, I never used this one. But let's try this one today. Again. 이거는 스테들러 pencil. This is contact pencil, right? Graphite. This is very good example that graphite pencil has some shining stuff. That's about it. 뭔지 모르겠지만 일단 이 정도. 이건 뭐지? I even have some white pastel pencil here. It's HB. It's tiny, it's bigger. There was a 2B pencil before. 6B, 6B. This is very dark one, 6B, and it's HB. So here is charcoal, and this is somewhat like charcoal, right? And graphite pencil here and charcoal there. 다 graphite 펜슬이고, 요거는 this is contact pencil. It's similar to like color pencil. 이것도 graphite 펜슬이고, 이건 faber castell. 그리고 charcoal, graphite. Okay. This is charcoal stick. So I usually use only this, the willow charcoal stick, and the general charcoal pencil. They are both very natural material, natural charcoal things, and they are just less natural. For example, 이게 okay. So even sticks are different. This is I usually use. It's not very good. So I'm gonna change. Okay, this one is better. And this is I usually don't use. So this one is way more darker. That. 그래서 스머지도 it's very soft one right there. And this one, on the other hand, doesn't smudge very, very well. Actually, I am using the very soft paper, so which doesn't work very well with the natural charcoal pencil because it doesn't hold the charcoal very well. See? So easily removed. So with this paper, this kind of charcoal can be better, my opinion. And I don't know if you watched that video or not, but my first charcoal portrait, I used this type of charcoal. So that time I used this skill, like I made this one. No, this is content. Okay, I used this pencil. I remember exactly this one. So that time I made the shape first. Then I smudged. Yeah, I use this method back then. And then when I found this natural charcoal stick, oh, where is the one I use? Okay, here. By the way, this natural charcoal stick also has some differences between willow and vine charcoal stick. This is willow, this is vine, I guess. The willow charcoal stick is softer. So after I used this one, I started to draw like 이런 식으로 하기 시작했지. Yeah, something like that. I had my fair share of graphite pencils, but never went to charcoal. Oh yeah. To me it's like after I use charcoal, I never went back to graphite, so I didn't use them for a long time. But today I wanted to try. 이게 그렇고, 그래서 그렇습니다. No, you're not late. Hi. And Ubi, hi. And Common Risk, welcome to stream. So sticks are usually, there are two big differences between this natural and this called as PITT, P-I-T-T, charcoal stick. And this is natural charcoal pencil. That I use lately a lot. And this one is really great. By the biggest difference between charcoal and graphite, charcoal doesn't have any shining feeling at all. It can go really dark. Like that. Even with this pencil, it's even more. This is right. Oh, this is not the right one. Where is this? P-I-T-T charcoal. This is not natural. So, do you see? You can really make real black. So I think, in my guess, they both made as same material, like same way. These two. Okay, on the other hand, this is one kind of graphite pencil. Excuse me. 저거는 graphite 4B인데 this is just whole thing is usually there is wood outside, but this one, no, its whole area is this part. 그래서 요거는, as you see, compared to charcoal, it just looks almost like just gray. And I really don't like this one because it's so slippery and it has too much shining things on it. So even though you really want it to go very dark, you can't. You see? So compared to charcoal, it's just like gray. And in my experience, charcoal doesn't work over this. Yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't go together. It's almost like water and oil. 자, very 이 펜슬은 어떨까? It looks kind of working together인 것 같은데? 되나? One more time. It worked? Oh, I didn't know. It kind of worked together, but this charcoal pencil become like this because look, it's very different. Here, do you see the difference? So I actually can't tell it worked very well over it. Hi Michael. I'm fine. I don't have Rona. Don't worry. Can't that draw over the charcoal though? Yes, right. Look. Doesn't work. And this darker one is the same. It doesn't work. Look, it doesn't work at all. 코팅되어 있는 느낌이야. 그래서 I'm not gonna use this. I actually wanna find the graphite pencil which work with charcoal. This is Eagle. It's Korean brand graphite pencil. It says highest quality. Let's see. 아 맞아, 펜슬 필링 이랬었지. 이게 A and B였고, 그리고 this is Faber-Castell. Faber-Castell feels better to me. But anyways, it looks almost same, right? Faber, this is right spell. And the next one is Staedtler. Staedtler pencil has the rough feeling on it, but basically feels all the same to me. But this one it's almost similar to 이거 같은데? The one I said not gonna use. Both similar. Look, it looks almost same, right? Then it can. 그러네. 이거 같은 데서 나왔나? 이건 프랑스고. This is from Germany. This isn't from France. Oh wow. This is just Staedtler. This is Staedtler. And when I was a teenager in art school, I only used this pencil. This is from Japan. 텀블. 여기도 하이스트 퀄리티라고 써있네. 하이스트 퀄리티. 아 진짜 feel same이다. Some kind of slippery feeling 있어. Graphite pencil has some type of like slippery feeling to me. Which I don't like so much. This is 텀블. Right. B 더블 B인가? 아니다. 텀블. 그리고 이것도 이거 텀블. last one. This is Unistar. I don't know about this one so much. Master writing. Maybe this is not for the drawing, but still, let's try. 별로야, 저 유니. 그렇구만. Best to. How do you sharpen them with a knife? Yes, I sharpen them with a knife. But as you see, I just use pencil sharpener a lot. I guess because I was so lazy to sharpen pencils. But usually, you don't do that. You don't do that for drawing. Yeah, but I did it. So, okay. In my guess, they are all mostly more likely same. So it means this is 추리가 여기 있었고. 이걸로 한번 해볼게요. Some difference. There is some difference. 우와. 톰보. I found the pencil, the work with charcoal. Look, one more time. 아닌가? same인가? 다시 해볼까? charcoal kind of working인데? A and B this is better than Unistar. 파브카스텔도 되고. 스테들러는 별론 것 같아, 유니스타랑. 톰보도 되는데? 되네? 그러면 차콜 스틱도 되나? 잠깐만. 차콜 스틱도 되는지 볼게요. 톰보. 되네! It worked! 되는구만. 이거는 no. 이거는 no. 이건 too slippery. 파버카스텔. 파버카스텔도 되고. AMB는 별로 낮굿인가? 별로 약간 슬리버리한 거. 이거는 세모. 자, 유니스타는 no. 되는구나. Very informative. Yes, I never experienced this before. Experiment this before. So it's very interesting to me too. 부부님 안녕. 부하. 톰보 gang. So now I see the Faber-Castell one and Tombow one kind of work together with charcoal. And A and B kinda, but best feeling. Okay, then now let's experiment with smudge. Okay, first with my hand. 유니스타는 this is for just writing. 여기 보면은 master writing 이라고 써있으니까 this is not for drawing 것 같고. 자, A and B 스머지 그리고 파버카스텔 톰보. 완전 신기하다. 이거는 펜슬이었죠? It was pencil there, right? 그럼 펜슬은 이걸로 한번 해볼까? It worked! Faber-Castell worked too. A and B worked, but it has some 어떻게 말해야 되지? 이게 A and B 원이었지? 이게 A and B 그리고 이것도 A and B. 톰보. Where is 톰보? 자, 다시 해보자면 charcoal pencil here. 오, 와우. 이거 진짜 워크웰인데? 6B구나. 이거 6B. This is 6B. Oh my gosh. Why I never tried this before. And this is the charcoal stick 어딨어? Not this one. Okay, this one. Yeah. Second layer and third layer. Four. You can tell it feels more likely same, but feeling there is very tiny difference between A and B and Tombow. It's hard to explain in English, but I just can tell I like Tombow better. Okay, so now I found out the pencil which work with charcoal, it was Tombow. So let's do it. And as I said, this paper is not good for charcoal at all because it doesn't hold tone very well. But maybe with pencil it'll be better. 오케이, 자 그럼 톰보우로 하겠습니다. 이게 입시미술 할 때 그 썼던 건데, as I said, this one I use when I was a teenager. I only use this one in the art school. Yeah, there must be reason. 이게 reason을 안 했을지 몰라도. 그러면 I'm going to organize. I draw with carbon pencil sometimes, but I never mix charcoal and graphite because it's so dark and doesn't blend. Let's see. I'm kind of excited because I never tried this before. Like charcoal and graphite pencil together. No. But both material has some good part I like. The pencil can be very sensitive. It can be very, very sensitive. Draw the line, very sensitive lines, which charcoal can't do. charcoal은, this is what I mean. When I wanted to draw very sensitive, like light line, very light line, this is all. You don't see it, right? You don't see it, but I see it. 근데 이걸로는 진짜 정말 way more sensitive line 만들 수 있어요. You can make way more sensitive line. Yeah. Even though you don't see anything, I'm gonna show you. Hold on. So I tried to make the most sensitive one I could make with charcoal up, the down part, it's pencil, graphite pencil. You even don't see this because it's very thin. 자, 그러면 그려볼게요. 오케이. 그러면 일단 승자, winner. Where is winner? Tombow, winner. Another Tombow. Okay, I don't need any other pencil. Faber-Castell feels worked well as well, but I don't have them anymore. So, and Tombow pencil you can find very easily in Korea. How do they react to an eraser? Eraser. 원래 as I said, charcoal은 very easily to remove인데 한번 해볼까요? Let's do it then. Just let's do it. 일단 just pencil part, graphite part here. The A and B one erased easier than the Tombow one. The middle part you still can see some tone behind, right? Tombow pencil. Yeah, it stains on the paper the better than the A and B. But it means if I wanted to remove very well, maybe it doesn't work. So Yeah, it doesn't go completely white. Nair? How can I pronounce? Hi, welcome to stream. Maybe graphite good for sharp details over charcoal. Oh yeah, indeed, yeah, title. If we wanted to make detail with lines, yeah, graphite can do way better than charcoal. But I love charcoal feeling, you know, the charcoal, that kind of random, some type of like expressive feeling. I love that. So that's why I use charcoal all the time. But today it's time to try something new. This is right one, so I'm gonna use the Tombow and general charcoal pencil and willow charcoal stick. It's natural charcoal, and I don't think I don't think I need PITT, the very strong, the charcoal one. 그리고 이거는 HB 이렇게 쓸게요. 그리고 요거 oh, they are all so dirty. I will probably need some. Oh my god. Hi Timo. Hi.
Pencils Pog.
Timo, thank you. Thank you. How are you? And Tutin, hi. They are so dirty. Okay. Oh. 아, 이건 아니네. 이건 이케아 펜슬이잖아. I need something clean인데. I think this one's cleaner인가? How's it going? Yeah, everything going well. I am going to try something new to draw a portrait with graphite and charcoal together. What are the gray ones? This is eraser. I forgot how to call it in English, but I even don't know how to call it in Korean as well. So this is eraser, very flexible eraser. It's blending tool. It's usually you can blend with this, but also when you wanted to remove lightly, then it also can be some kind of eraser too. But they usually used as blending tools. Yes. Knitted eraser, is that right pronunciation, guys? Knitted. K make sound or no sound? Knitted. It's just wood? No. They are paper. They are made paper. So actually, when you wanted to clean them, you use this sandpaper to do this. But I'm lazy now, so I'm just using the toilet paper to clean. Silent K, so knitted eraser. Case shy, alright. Blending stone, auto paper, yes, that's right. 그러면 오늘은 요렇게는 다 쓸 필요 없고 요렇게, 자 그럼 해볼게요. 네, 해보겠습니다. 여러분 요 정도로 준비를 해주셨으면 My hand is dirty already. 토일렛 페이퍼도 좀 지워주고. I have picture in front of me. Maybe should I? Try this one or that one. 자, 오늘은 I'm going to draw a little bit different style. 그 전에 before let me sharpen the pencil, just one pencil, so I'm gonna sharpen. As you see, I used pencil sharpener. This is not the right thing you do when you sharpen the drawing pencil. Pencil for drawing. You do this. 근데 이게 very 귀찮아요. It's not you wanna do every day if you're like me, but I'm doing this for 깎여라. 근데 이거 진짜 너무 귀찮아가지고 손도 아프고. And this isn't done. Actually, you need to do this. 이거를 이렇게 잘 샤프를 이렇게 해야 되나? Like this. 됐다? See you later. 잠깐만. 그러면 이 또 찰코올 펜슬이 세드니까 I'm going to take care of you a little bit too. 이 정도로 해주고 이것도 이렇게 갈아주세요. 했어요. Already better shading? Why are you exposing so much of pencil? Sorry if I'm asking a bunch of stupid questions. No, you don't. 왜냐하면 actually I didn't do so good. 근데 you use pencil sometimes. I need whatever paper. Okay, this is my failed one. I'll just use this. Sometimes you use pencil like this, right? Like this. But also sometimes you want to use pencil like this way too. So when there is when this pencil softly like it's hard to call it. 그러니까 이렇게 펜슬이 이렇게 있으면은 this is pencil, okay? If pencil goes like this way, then 여기가 wide 하면은 you can make 그리고 if it goes like this way, then it will not work when you make tone like that. 그래서 여기가 이렇게 돼 있고 my English doesn't work this morning. yeah. 그리고 여기가 long 하면은 이제 여기가 이렇게 this you see? 이렇게 할 수 있으니까. Okay? More surface area. Okay? You understand? That's why. And also you need the sharp, very sharp at the end area for making very sensitive line like that. Okay? It makes sense to me now. Yes, right? Okay. This paper, there is already something here. Okay, let's start. So this time I'm going to draw a little bit differently. Better, softer shading. Thank you, Tiddle. Thank you, Tiddle. 자, 일단 전체적인 컴포지션부터 이렇게 잡아야 되는 거는 마찬가지인데 이렇게 해가지고 일단 그리고 이게 딱 이렇게 돼 있으니까 이렇게 잡아주는데요. 네. 그리고 딱 이렇게 돼 있으니까 뭐 하는 거야 지금? Oh, pencil feels good. A long time no use. Oh, feels good. 이렇게 해주고 귀 이렇게 해주고요. 네. 코는 거의 일자에다가 여기가 턱이니까 코, nose, lips, there. And 눈끝, the end of the eye, and this is the eye area, and here too, the nose. 여기는 이렇게 해주고, yes. Is it on purpose that we don't know what you're drawing? Actually, I don't know him very well, so I don't expect you know him. But you might know him. Then, if you see him on my drawing, then tell me, okay? Just my friend recommend to draw him. Let's try and draw him. Then I don't have to worry about the lines now because they're going to be hide it naturally. Drawing its eye. The habit is very dangerous. You know, when I was in art school, I used to do this all the time with this pencil. So I'm just naturally doing that again. That I don't do that much when I do charcoal, so. This is just because of my habit. Something like that. But do you have any good resources on how to learn these cats propositions? My basic knowledge from my art school experience. But first, just focus to, you know, everything based on the basic form, like this or this, you know, something like that. 몰라. I think just watching my stream will help, isn't it? And also sometimes it's good to find the 안녕하세요. 어서오세요. 반갑습니다. Yeah, I think there are a lot of videos teaching that on YouTube, isn't it? Because this is kind of like basic if you go to art school or something. You see, I am drawing very differently. 자, 대략 잡았으면 잘 안 보이는데. 자, 코부터 시작할까? 딱딱딱 소리가 좋아요. 그쵸? 연필 소리 듣기 좋죠. 그쵸? Oh, it feels so strange. I can skeletal slender people, it doesn't look like them. Yeah, that's difficult. We are not machine, right? So but I kind of became like sick of making the picture, like that obsession to make my drawing looks exactly like the picture. Now I kind of decide to take it as my challenge. Because my biggest question is that, okay, if my biggest goal is making my picture look like just picture, the actual photo, then what's the point of the drawing? Instead of spending like hours to drawing, my drawing looks like photo. Just take photo. It takes just 1 second. That's how I I got into the charcoal drawing, the expressionism more than realism. I absolutely agree. I'm currently transitioning to charcoal for that reason. Yeah, charcoal is really frustrating at first, isn't it? It's really hard to control at first. But for that reason, it will work very well. Because with the frustration, you will learn something that Wow. It feels so strange. I feel like I just came back to like 20 years ago. And honestly, my pencil isn't so good. I mean, pencil 이게 그 feeling이 있거든요. There is feeling when you practice with pencil a lot. Like pencil goes, the paper like that feeling, this feeling. But now I feel my pencil goes on the paper like. It doesn't stick very well. Or this is about because of paper. I don't know. But I already started, so. I think James Gurney also has some tips on drawing people in his imaginative book. I think about this a lot when I draw. So you know some good people who help you to draw. Let's see. Thank you for sharing. I will use charcoal later. By the way, if you wanted to know my plan for this. Honestly, like obsession to making your picture look like exact picture, I think that can be first step. I mean, that can you really can learn something great. But I realize that can't be my last goal for my drawing. can also draw charcoal drawing like this as well. Do you ever try to draw a character you made up? Character? No. Wow. I feel something different about myself. This is my really after a long time. Didn't use the really pencil for a long time. But now I feel that after using charcoal years, I don't have much fear to make the tone like this. Yes, I'm being more bored than before using charcoal, I guess. 자, 이 정도로 날 귀찮게만 들려도 내가 너무 싫어서 눈이 날까 내가 너무 싫어서 열시 점점 나아질 것이 되어가고 나야 매달렸어 안녕하십니까? 네, 어서 오세요. 참 잘 오셨어요. Run of art. Yeah, it can be. The pencil sounds nice as well, right? Can be very nice. So how are you? 훨씬 올라가야 돼. There is the area. 1, 2, 3. Chocolate. Oh my god, 깜짝이야. Glitch. Oh my god, what is this? Wow. Thank you. 아, 깜짝 놀랐네. 진짜 너무 감사합니다. Thank you, Glitch. The Glitch. 와. Gifted sub to some people in my chat. Thank you, thank you. Oh my god. Amazing event. Great event. 너무 감사해요. Yay. Heart. 와, 진짜 깜짝 놀랐다. Thank you, man. So now, Jason and Salaminko, Ash and Sword Spider, and Yosh. I think 그걸한테 있을지 now. 좋아요. You guys make already good community. Let's continue this. Okay. So, as you see on my pencil, it's actually easier to make the form the right image. It's easier here. And I also like this part of this as well. And now it's time to clear up here. Doesn't need to very clean, but this area. 조금만 클린 해주시고요. 네. And now let's pretend. very 남성적인 그런 느낌적인 Hello. I'm Mrs.인데. Anyways. Really long time no draw with my pencil. It's fun. It's fun. Can tell. And some area here as well. And those need to work a bit more. Yeah, I think this paper makes the pencil a little less funny 것 같은데 맞나? 그래, this is better이네. This paper is better. I'm gonna use that paper later. 오늘은 그냥 몸풀기니까 just some kind of practice니까. 자, 그러면 how can I make that? 자, 그리고 I'm gonna do that with charcoal. Is there a special reason why you always draw portraits, never landscape or anything like that? Or is just your decision and an artist? No, I actually have very huge desire to make the very beautiful landscape. But this is the reason. My taste of landscape is watercolor, and I tried years ago. Then of course I'm not good at all because I didn't practice enough. But after just trying the several acrylic and watercolor painting, the landscape painting, I asked myself, for now I can't paint the nature more beautiful than actual nature. Then what's the point? But one day I wanted to practice and learn watercolor more, and the using unusual color for nature to make look really beautiful, you know. Yeah, but not with charcoal. Also charcoal, I have idea to make landscape, to draw landscape with charcoal, but I don't have very much desire to make that. Preference. My preference는 뭐? 네, 그렇죠. 지금부터. Because you think this is the practicing. I'm attracted to the watercolor. Okay, from this point I'm going to use charcoal. But first, can I make this a little bit smoothly? clear and to be smooth and smeary also to be removed very lightly. Oh, this area doesn't go so well. 자, 그러면 한번 해보겠습니다. 이게 잘 되려나? I'm wondering if it go over the graphite pencil very well and blend well each other. Okay, first let's experiment the blending. Ah, 역시 charcoal. Even color of charcoal is great. This is the same like dark tone, but the different. 진짜 달라요. 그래서 블렌딩을 해보자면, it blends well. If I wanted to put some tone there, you. Like that. And alright. Okay, try to blend later. 이렇게 하고 한번 블렌드를 해볼까요? 잘 되는지? 잘 된다. 잘 되고요. 자, 그럼 펜슬. 펜슬도 잘 되려나? Oh, I don't think it worked very well in the area. 묘사를 조금 키워보겠습니다. Very dark about the pencil. When I make very strong the pencil, it doesn't work very well. Who are we drawing today? You have to guess, but I don't know him so much, so you might not know too. He's actor. Hold on. 아, 펜슬로는 스케치만 해야 되나? 아니면 very dark area just I should use only 써야 되는지. Oh, nope, it doesn't work very well here. 펜슬 에리아는 저렇게 되고. 아, 이거 this technique is like the which realism artist us인데. 봐봐, I completely remember 했지 지금. And then 디도. Oh, now it doesn't work because this paper damaged. You see, okay, this darkest one works. My plan was wrong. Okay, so this is like this. When I drew with pencil, the darkest area, of course, I went most dark like this. The problem is this. After doing this, I wanted to make this area even darker. So I tried to put this on it. Yeah, it doesn't work. So only the pencil and charcoal work together very well. Only when okay, for example, hair area. They're very light, the pencil tone here. So here, yeah, here it works well. See? Here. Worked well. 그래서 so my calculation was wrong. If I wanted to mix with pencil, graphite and charcoal together, my pencil sketch should be a little different than usual. Right. Ah, this part is so fun to do. What about starting with charcoal, finishing with the graphite? Yeah? Okay. You kind of made me want to try that one. What about this area? This one. There. Oops. 자꾸 이 노래가 맴도는구만. 스머지를 한번 해볼까요? 손으로? This time with hand. Or brush. over charcoal, the pencil works well. 이렇게 하면은 근데 the charcoal point는 charcoal point is that it can go really dark, like way more than the graphite. So if I do the pencil over the charcoal, that's 그러면 charcoal base, soft base, using graphite and charcoal at the same time 이렇게 해보는 거지. 못하겠어. It's working there. What the? Why it worked there? 진짜 달큰달큰 되는데? 이렇게 바로 very different. Yes, right. Very right. And I'm kind of drawing with this now. Honestly, while I'm drawing this, I think I can try something that I'm doing now on just my normal, the charcoal drawing. But actually this drawing doesn't have much point to use graphite pencil and charcoal at the same time. No, 없어. 이유가 없어요. But it kind of gave me the inspiration. To this area, it goes really, really well with that. To use different skills on my normal charcoal drawing. It's much lighter. 진짜 진하다. this with my hairband. And this tool I bought in Korea, but this is not for the specific. This is not for this specifically. This is 마이크 스탠드인가? It was measuring your son. Does he look like me? Alright, my experiment up until this, I think this is enough for just doing experiment for today. 만약에 저쪽에도 차콜 스틱이 될 수 있으려나? No, 안 낚아놔도 돼. 한국인이시네. 네, 한국인입니다. 반갑습니다, 번님. Okay, to the experiment, I'm done. The nationality is different, Chaza. If you don't know, then I'm letting you know. The nationality of Mongolian and Korean is different countries. A little bit off topic, but can you maybe make a Discord or Twitter account for announcements and updates related to the stream? I have Discord, but I don't think it is working very well for that reason lately. Twitter. I have better idea. You hit follow button and also put the button which available for sending you the notification for my stream. What do you think about that? Yeah, I'm good. I'm being so lazy recently. It's like I shut down my business for a week. And yesterday I just played the Xbox game with my husband the whole day, just eating, playing game. And day before yesterday, I just slept and watching Netflix. I'm feeling very, very useless recently. But that's why I focus my husband a lot. I giving him attention very, 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 very much right now. So he kind of likes it. Because I know when I focus something a lot, like about my business or sometimes my drawing, and my focusing toward my husband is way less than usual. And he feels lonely sometimes, I guess. But now I feel so useless. I'm doing nothing. He likes it. So at least we have some good time together. So all good, all good. I just hope there isn't more cases happen in my town. The corona cases. So I can open my business next week. That's what I want. Basically nothing but just eat and sleep and watch and play game. Yeah. And today this experiment was useful. And I found this paper is not good for charcoal, but at the same time also not good for pencil as well. It's very soft. 너무 soft 해가지고. Yeah. I guess this one is good for, this paper is good for only the PPT blister charcoal, which is very strong like this. Something like this will work very well on this very soft the paper because it smudges very easily, but not with graphite or the natural charcoal. I found. Do you think we'll have a second wave? In Korea, the situation is kind of like that, seems like that. Recently, we have almost 300 cases every day, but before, like 1 week before, there was only 20 to 30 cases every day. So now it's 10 times it's more than before. So I don't know what's going on. I just hope it doesn't get worse. Yeah. Being useless 1 week is enough. On Twitter, you can make announcements earlier. Aha, so do you want to catch my stream that much? Wow, that's really, I feel appreciate that. But unfortunately, I don't have Twitter. And I don't know. Honestly, I don't put yeah. I am uploading my streams on YouTube. But if you wanted to catch the stream before I started even Discord 있는데, the problem is that like I have moderators, but they sleep when I stream, so they don't put any. But maybe I can do that. Is there anybody who wanted to join to my Discord channel if I put the invitation link on the chat? You don't need ID card to make Twitter. I know. I have Twitter, I just don't do it. I'm just too lazy to manage many different kind of social media. Only thing I do is Instagram to upload my drawing. Yeah, but that is all. 안녕, 모도조, 안녕하세요. Successful experiment, I have to say. What is the kappa emoticon? Take 1 minute, take a stream in 20 minutes. Aha. So, okay. This is useful information. I really didn't know that people actually like to see that type of notification. Discord. Cogogram is all you need. You follow me, right? Glitz? 그러면 I didn't know. 이게 kind of spam이잖아. I thought it can be kind of spam message to somebody. So like people maybe doesn't like that so much and they don't care my stream that much. That's basic my idea. But now I know there is some people to see the notification before starting stream. So okay, I'm going to share my Discord. And if my old moderators sleep when I start stream, I will put. Okay? Oh, Discord. But how can I connect to my Discord? I have Discord. It says I need to check my email address. Email box, inbox. They said they sent something to me. It looks like someone tried to log in into your Discord account from a new location. I am me. Don't worry, I am me. Okay, now I need to find how can I invite you. Here you go. I'm gonna put the Discord invitation link, so if you wanted to join Discord or see my notification before starting stream, yeah, you can use the link to join Kogolantis account Discord. It goes to phone and PC Twitter. What kind of message can I send? What kind of message? What do you mean? So you know on Twitter they choose to follow you, then they get notifications, so not spam worry. 아, 그렇구나. 근데 디스코드 이용해주세요. 트위터는 I always had some kind of weird and uncomfortable feeling about Twitter. I don't know why. I am just maybe too... my generation used to use the Sawi word, which was Korean like social media before Facebook became very popular. It was like MySpace, but Korean version. I used that one a lot, really a lot. But once I started using Facebook, I feel like I just open to everybody. The feeling is like I am being naked in front of the people in the public or something like that. So yeah, I never used to be very comfortable to write something on Facebook or even Twitter. I have Twitter account, but I just posted several posting, I guess. So right now I'm using only Instagram, and here is Discord. I'm gonna use Discord or put the notification for the stream from now on, okay? Okay. I post on indie social media I run on my own server. It's called Mastodon. So you feel like it's very private place, right? The Korean social networks have more privacy than Facebook. It was like MySpace, Korean version. But my generation, when I was university student, the social media back then was very popular, called Sawi word. It was like I have my own word there, and I can set my postings or pictures if I wanted to show it as public or to only my friends or something. And we also have very cool and unique like friends nickname to each other. I don't know. It was really lovely. It was really lovely. But obviously that business not going well in Korea because everybody use Facebook, Twitter. I don't mean that Facebook and Twitter are not good, but it just kind of giving me some unusual, uncomfortable feeling. So, not private, equitable. Dictionary time. You can control it. No algorithm. No advertising. No company in charge. No advertising. The way they could make money is that they sold some emoticons and avatar clothes, and they also sold the music, so I can put my background music. So it was really like the internet word, my word on internet, but my very small, lovely word. So I could express myself in many ways, like background music or background like image or color or some profile picture or something like that. It was a good time to me, even though I was super depressed back then. I used the diary section a lot.
Equitable.
Equitable. Okay, equitable. So somebody like me who is used to use that type of the website, so Facebook, Twitter, feels there's a good part. I can connect to everybody in the world very easily. But I think the Instagram and just stream is enough to me. Maybe you could just make a website like that, and that Toolify, it would be free to host it. I don't know, I have patience for making that type of thing, because it sounds so difficult. How can I make my own website? I don't know. I even don't set my Etsy webpage yet. That I just have thought about that for over a month. I'd love to visit South Korea one day. Is it cool? How would you describe it? Korea? Korea is very modern. It's very modern, but on the other hand, it can be very old-fashioned. So for foreigners, I think it can be very interesting. Since I had lived in Germany for 3 years, and I had visited United States for several times. Korea is like more likely like America, but small and way more insane and intense version, I can tell. And people are way nicer and way safer on the street. Yeah. It's very variety. So when you go to young generations area in Seoul, you will see like all the like very modern technology that we could build in Korea. But if you go to the countryside in Korea, you will see like 30-40 years ago Korea still there. Also, there is huge differences between the young generation and old generation as well. It's drag and drag to make website nowadays. You have creative mind. I know that. So that's my problem. I know that, but I still don't do anything of my Etsy, and yeah. Is it really more intense than the US? In some way, yes. Like, if you mean that like the safety insaneness the difference is very huge in US. Like some area in US can be very safe, but just 10 minutes away from the car, that area can be very very dangerous. Korea is not like that. Korea is more likely everywhere is equally safe. That's also a very good part for foreigners, the travelers as well. But my point is that there is a huge like very various the culture exist at the same time, especially young generations one and old generations one. That's what I mean. Countryside very beautiful, like Ulleungdo. Ulleungdo is very small island in Korea. Have you ever been there? Oh my god, as a Korean, I have been there only once in my life. Safety is really important for me, that's good. Yes, like you even can just put your bag and your cell phone in the coffee shop, any coffee shop, and just go to the restroom and have some time there and just come back with very comfortable mind. That you really don't think somebody robbed your bag or cell phone or anything like that. really though. But still, be careful. Do you have watermark on business logo put on picture before you post them online to stock copy? No, I don't do that yet. But that's actually a good idea. Well, you can have more connection from people in Twitter so they can ask you to draw more beneath the head. I hope you just can do that. You just can ask on stream. I'm lazy. Again, I'm saying I'm lazy. I think I'm kind, very kind and very lazy person. So that's why I can look very unkind sometimes. Safety is really important for people who want to visit the country. Most of the tourists don't want to come here, Brazil, because of the violence, and I don't think this would happen with Korea. No. Maybe Korea can be few countries, the highest safe countries in the world. I didn't know that before I had been other countries before. Yeah, but that's generally what I feel in Korea. But still, of course, like some women, they still have some fear when they walk alone in the very small street. Unkind means ignorance. I almost never mean to ignore somebody or ignore some like comment or something like that, but just I think sometimes like, okay, oh, that's very lovely comment. I wanted to put answer under it. Then I think, okay, let's do that later. And then later I think, okay, let's do it later. And later, then I forget. That's usually what happens. Are people nice in Korea? I mean Koreans in general. Young generation usually, like young generation meaning is like teenager, 20s, 30s, and even 40s. Yeah, until 40s, they can be very nice to the foreigners. But some old generation can be a little bit annoying to foreigners because they just wanted to talk to you, whether you want or not. Sometimes it happened to my husband. Like old generation guy sometimes come to my husband and wanted to speak using English they know. Yeah. So are you being kind to me if I saw you? I think I am generally being nice to everybody on my chat, my stream, isn't it? Am not I? Aren't I? What do you think? I think I am being very kind already. 69 Wang, hello. How are you? SMH, I don't know. What do you mean? I am streaming if you wanted to know. Yeah, I worry when I see Korean streamer go to US and go to places like Compton or East LA. Oh, 나 진짜 I have experience. I visited San Diego because of TwitchCon. One day after finishing this art streamers party, I wanted to go back to Airbnb, right? So back then I didn't have cell phone, of course, because I mean, still I don't have cell phone, the US version cell phone. So I asked to my boyfriend, right now my husband, boyfriend, to call Uber for me. So I sent my location to him and he called Uber. So I waited at the spot the Uber driver supposed to be. But for some reason he couldn't find me. So a while later I just decided to okay, there was a problem. I didn't have Wi-Fi on the street, But I could text to my boyfriend because there was Wi-Fi in the party area. Party's the space. So on the street, I couldn't do anything because I didn't have Wi-Fi. So I decided to find the spot to have some free Wi-Fi on the street. So I decided to walk on the street of downtown of San Diego. Yep. It was nighttime, by the way, like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock or something. There were just some people was sitting or laying on the street and looking at me. You know, that time I was, I make up myself as kind of pretty, like some cute dress and makeup or everything. And then everybody looked at me with very, 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 very scary eyes. So I never had that experience in Korea. Because in that big city like downtown, you never feel so dangerous like that. Never, ever. But back then I felt like, oh my gosh, I feel like somebody will kidnap me or something. So more, and some people also said something to me, but I just ignore everybody. And more I walked, more fear came to me. So I decided to find a hotel. And I just walked into the hotel when I found the first hotel I found. Then I asked them to use Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's how I survived. Oh, 진짜 scary. It was really, really scary. Oh my god. You felt unsafe in that moment? Yes, super duper unsafe. Their eyes seemed, 몰라, 너무 scary. I've been drawing for a long time and I still hate how graphite sticks to my hand and then under my nails. Yeah, just wash your hair, shampooing. It'll go away. In my experience, not the best idea. I didn't know. Then after I had that experience, I finally could understand why like Westerners, like the big city in the Western country like United States or even France or some European country, they say be careful. Well, the kidnap does happen. White panel van is traditional vehicle. Yes, 진짜 너무 무서웠었어. I was so actually appreciate the person who allowed me to stay in the hotel lobby and use Wi-Fi. Yeah, you are still with the Korean perspective. Yes, that's so true. Yeah, I was one of the group of people. What? What kind of people? The US is so massive though, and people visiting usually only experience big cities on the coasts, which isn't very representative. Yeah, right. So, that's really true. After I had experience to visit some countries, some areas in US, like Florida, Orlando, and San Diego, San Francisco, any big city, really didn't capture my mind on them. Yeah, it never made me feel like I wanted to live in US or travel US more. But finally last year it happened. Like it was December. My husband and I went to US, visited the US for the family there. Then we decided to make a small trip to the Death Valley area. Before going Death Valley, we also went to Disneyland as well. Disneyland was really cool, but my favorite part was the desert area in Experimemt. It was Phramp. That area, it was really like, I always had some kind of a dream about the desert before, and I never been there before last year. So I finally went there and it was so good. And just driving on street in US in that nature area is literally, it was just enough to be amazed every single moment. Nature was so amazing. Yeah, so I wanted to, and also I could find very, very lovely town. I forgot the name, but anyways, then I learned this. I got to know that US really have a variety. It's like every town and every, I don't know, it's so different. The some town seems like some Europe country, but some part of like town seems like just factory itself or something like that. So after I found that variety of US, I finally could think, I think I can live in US someday. In most countries, it's not like Korea. Women shouldn't be alone during the night. I didn't know. I thought that San Diego downtown is pretty, like, it's still a lot of lighting there and a lot of people there, but it really didn't matter. It really scary. So I learned. In most Western countries, men tend to look at women like that. I'd say. You are still with the Korean. Ah, yeah, right. Oddly enough, though, the only place I ever been attacked was in Korea by some old drunk guy. As I said, there is a huge gap between young generation and old generation in Korea. And as a foreigner, some old drunk guy can be very annoying. You don't wanna move to America? Right now I am satisfied. I'm satisfied to live in Korea. This life is totally fine. But if I have a chance to move to another country, I actually like to live in Germany as well. So I can imagine me live in the abroad Korea, like America, but not the city I have been several cities. No, but the several cities I have been in US was really cute. Really liked it. Ah, the lovely city. The one of them. Okay, hold on. This is talking time. So, hold on. First, let me change my channel title. Let me category. 어디서 고칠 수 있지? 여기서 고치면 되겠다. What's the category name? 아, chat인가? Just chat? Just chatting. 그거 하고 gonna show you the area I have been in US. Google Map. And now window capture. This, no. This, no. I think I should capture again. Add. Here you see, right? Oh, oops. That's one. 쪽으로 이렇게 하고 밑으로 쭉쭉쭉 내려서. 됐죠? 안녕하세요, 에드윈님. You live in Germany now? I live in Korea. I had lived in Germany for 3 years. So, you see it's Korea. I live here in Seoul, Korea. And here is Seoul. And I live in here. Do you see 고향? It means 고향. See, it's very close to Seoul. I love my city. And in Korea, I have been this area and Jeju-do, but Busan only once in my life. Just once in my life, and I never been here. And do you know there is Ulleung-do, very small island here. And also there must be 독도. Where is 독도? 독도. 저거 독도 아닌데. 독도 어딨냐? Show me 독도. There must be the smallest island in Korea. 독도 있을 텐데. Anyways. And then switch to English. No one understands Korean expect you. I know, right? But I don't know how. But hold on. 여기 다. But there is some English here. 이름은 뭐예요? 이름이 뭐예요? Is Germany cool? What did you like about Germany? Germany는 very 이게 as a Korean, that analog type of life can be not practical. For example, we use the electronic the key for the door, but they use the key and the lock system. It's like long time ago. So many part in Germany was really analog style compared to Korea. But so it wasn't that practical. But that's why I liked it. It was like more like slow life feeling and the friendly toward nature and animal and more relaxing feeling. And anytime they wanted to hang out with people, they always invite friends at their house. So house party is a very general thing. Then they drink beer together and play some board game or watch something together, and that's all they do. We don't do that. As a Korean, we always go outside to go some pub or club or some karaoke, or I don't know, they just find something outside, do something together. So in Korea, the night culture really developed well because there are a lot of people go outside to play and hang out with people outside. But in Germany, they all bring their the friend at their home. It was very, I don't know, I liked it. It was very lovely. Like when you wanted to get to know somebody, that's the best way, I think. Did you study there? No. Yeah, I studied German, but I wasn't really a student, and my German skill is horrible, so please don't ask me to speak any. San Diego might be perfect place for you, then I will move to the city sooner or later. San Diego. Okay, where is San Diego? Here is San Diego. I have been there already, as I said. I was there for 1 or 2 weeks because of TwitchCon. And I don't remember which area, but I'm sure I stayed somewhere here. My motel or Airbnb experience was horrible in San Diego because of bedbugs. Actually, the bedbugs thing destroyed my huge part of traveling experience. Yeah, anyways, the bedbugs Airbnb here and the scary the scary to carry the downtown somewhere here. But after I bit by bedbugs, I decided to move to other Airbnb motel, little bit far from downtown. It took like 20 minutes by car. So that area was really nice. So I noticed myself as I like some countryside, especially in US. I like very small town, not big city. What a horrible stay. Yes, it was. It wasn't just about bedbugs, but anyways, I wanted to talk about that experience. Don't move to San Francisco unless you're going to pick up programming and don't want to ever think about anything that relate to work. Not big city. Okay, let me show you. Last time I traveled where? Death Valley area, as I said. So from Anaheim in Disneyland, we travel like this way, and we go over here. There must be some in Nevada. We went to Nevada state. There must be the town name is Pharramp, Phrramp or something. 여기 어디 있을 텐데? 여기 있다. 찾았어. We have been there, Pharramp. Honestly, the city looked horrible. It looked like some ghost city or something like that. But just like 20 minutes away from the Pharramp, maybe somewhere here, there was the desert area. We stayed one night in the Airbnb in the desert area without anything. There was just that Airbnb and nothing. It was so fantastic. I could see the stars, the many stars on the night sky. I never seen that many stars after I grew up. So it was really, really great. And as I said, I always had some kind of dream toward desert. So I was really, really happy. So after we stayed one night somewhere here, then we drove here and traveled to Death Valley. You see my profile picture on Twitch right now? That's my husband took picture of me in Death Valley. That's the picture. Bed bugs, it was dirty. The apartment, what kind of bugs? Bed bugs. It really destroyed my traveling because I have really intense allergic reaction of bed bugs. Yeah. And it was an apartment, it was motel. Yeah, cheap motel, yes. So you shouldn't go to cheap motel because after when I moved to the other motel, it was also cheap but in kind of countryside and has really good rate in hotels.com or somewhere. It was really nice. It was really nice. So I know not all the motels in US is like that. So you can see stars clearly at anywhere around that area. Yes, it was really, really beautiful. I only recall from seeing movies about happy always want to go there. Where? 30 years ago? Where there are zero artists in San Francisco now, just its people, lawyers. 그렇구나. California just blows and it overhyped. You mean California is being too expensive? Isn't San Francisco one the hub of art world in USA? 그렇구나. 맞아. My charcoal senpai named Jinlim. Jinlim, he used to be teacher of art school in San Francisco. Now he's in Korea, I guess. But anyways, we drove here and then we decided to drive this way. Because my husband's house is from somewhere. So our plan was going to here and then use one of the road here and to go this area and also exploring some part of Yosemite National Park. But unfortunately that time there was no snowy, it was too snowy, so we couldn't use the road here, so we might use the road this or this road. But anyways, there is the town we stayed one night, Bishop. It was very lovely town. I really liked here a lot. So if somewhere like here, I definitely live in US. You see? 아, 예쁘다. 아, 진짜 so beautiful. And I love American breakfast. It's not very... 카지노? 카지노 is there? I didn't know. 여기가 카지노로 카지노. I don't know that town is being popular for casino. To me, the town just looks very peaceful. 뭐야, 카지노가 왜 이렇게 많아? 다 카지노야. It is so amazing view. The surrounded by our amazing view, really. But I couldn't see just normal the downtown picture here. Bad Wi-Fi now. Yosemite or Bigfoot's in there. There's an original pancake house in Seoul that is great if you ever crave American breakfast. Oh yeah? Original pancake house. Yes, I love combination between the pancake and the bacon. Really good. You know what? I think you will be more suitable to be in Colorado. There are more views in the state. Colorado. 그래서 여기 너무너무 굿이었어요. Really good. 자, Colorado. Where is Colorado? By the way, where are you live? Where are you living, guys? Colorado is right here. 그래, I already see there are so many national forests. 콜로라도 볼까요? 와, 진짜 대박이다. 너무 좋아. I will definitely visit Colorado someday. 진짜. So I'm going to be Bob Ross there. At least Bob Ross's stream. Because look, it just looks like he's painting. New York. I see. Is there any place that you want me to visit in New York area? I've heard Korean parents don't like when their sons or daughters date non-Korean people. Is it true? Or generation? Yeah, usually they can be like that. Because in Korea, I think American doesn't have this sense much. Like, we are one people, like we shared same blood, that type of thing. But in Korea, it's very, very that like same blood identity is huge part of the national identity. And now it's breaking nowadays, obviously, because the world is becoming one anyways by Facebook or Twitter. But our generation, they really hate the idea that the Korean pure blood mixed with other blood. That's their general idea. But it's changing. Especially young generation, they don't have any like negative feeling toward marrying or dating with foreigners unless you are very much like if you are very insecure. If you're very insecure, then you can be very skeptical about anything. But anyways, but young generation, no. But old generation, yes. But my mom, if you wanted to ask me, my mom, no. Because she knew me. And I was very old enough to get married, and she knew that she couldn't stop me. I want to try Korean McDonald's. The food looked like the picture, not like someone punch burger flat as in here. I don't think so. I had McDonald's in US and in Spain. They're more likely same to me. Like McDonald's is McDonald's. I don't know the difference. That's a scary idea. Well, I was gonna say you can come to my place if you're single, but anyways, you can go anywhere but New York City. But New York City, no, because of the Rona situation right now. Virus, don't come to New York yet. Virus, I know. Yeah. Anyways, I never had very much desire to visit big city anyways. I mean, Minnesota, it's crazy beautiful in summer, but in winters are brutal. Okay, let's see the Minnesota. Minnesota 어딨어? Oh, US is so incredibly huge. Really huge. Minnesota, where is Minnesota? Here. It's north area. That's why you say it's winter time is brutal, because it's north part. Okay, I'm going to remember. Minnesota, summer. No winter. Korea winter can be also very brutal too. So that's enough to me. Our McDonald's burger is like 2 centimeters thick. I never calculated Korean one, but I don't know. The hamburgers are hamburgers. But America, every time when I visit America, I gain weight. Because, you know what? American food has really strong flavor. So, when I eat this, it's really sweet. But it's very good and sweet. And I eat, then I want to taste something salty. Then I eat something salty one. Then, it's very salty. But it tastes good, but salty. Then I eat salty thing for a while. Then I wanted to go back to the sweet one. So I really literally couldn't stop to eat in US. And since there are many different kind of the culture, many cultures exist in US, there are really great food I could find. That's only one my complaint in Germany. Germany food, it was boring. Their kebab is really good. The German kebab is really good, and of course some restaurant can be really nice, but the variety, no. It's more likely almost like potato, meat, and sausage, or potato, fish, and sausage, or something like that. So 미네소타 좀 볼게요. 진짜 this summer I really wanted to visit Cebu in Philippines, but we couldn't try it. We can't make any big travel. So now I need to see some good pictures. 미네소타 이런 거는 약간 이런 느낌. 뭐야 이거는? 붓다 막 이런 거 있어. 뭐지? 신기하다. It seems like some type of European city feeling인데? Europe feeling. The Minnesota has some Europe taste. Just have to watch out for fracking and tornadoes in Colorado, but otherwise it's a nice place. 콜로라도에는 토네이도. 그렇구나. 근데 뭐 캘리포니아는 earthquake 이렇게 있지 않나? Have you been in France? Just one night. It was just my transfer city. I was going to Camino in Spain, so I slept in Paris just one night. So I actually can't tell I travel France. No. Minnesota is like the Canada of America. I see. Honestly, as a Korean, I actually don't know the much difference between Canada and United States, and I never been in Canada anyways. I just know this. Some Canadian can speak French. Philippines not so safe. My stepmother is from there. She tell me some stories. Like But you know, the Philippines, the Cebu, the island I visited last year, was so beautiful. And I did snorkeling for the first time in my life. I really loved it. I usually don't like sports, but snorkeling was super fun. And under the sea, the view was really beautiful as well. I like something like this. When I see some kind of this type of lake, it gives me some very calm feeling, but at the same time some type of scary feeling as well. It feels similar when I see the universe. It's really beautiful, but I feel scared by it because of mysterious. So this type of lake seems very mysterious to me. I like it. Same in US South has some strong French influence from the Civil War days. I see. Minnesota is called the land of 10,000 lakes, but really it's over 14,000 lakes. There are many lakes. Oh my god, I love this. I actually wanted to save this photo. That I feel like it probably can be the reference. It's really beautiful. But I guess the saving picture is not available. Then there is another way to. I'll just capture like this. This is very beautiful lake picture. Imagine being scared of heights and looking at the universe thinking you're so far apart. That's a lot of lakes. So let's go back to the map. So this is the US map. I have been Florida, Orlando twice. Never been New York. And I have been here somewhere like 3 times because of my husband living here, the family. And Anaheim one time, and the Death Valley area several days. 어딨어? 어딨지? 여기, here. 진짜 좋았어. 네바다 one day. 샌디에고 1 week. That's about it. US는 그게 다고, 유럽은 I lived in Bremen for 3 years. So, but I almost never traveled. That was so stupid. I wish I could travel more. Okay, anyways, I lived in Bremen. I visited Hamburg several times, and also some like North Sea area. My favorite area was Oldenburg였나? It's close to Oldenburg area. Some countryside was really beautiful. Like Germany countryside was my favorite. Countryside, so pretty, so beautiful. And also I visited Sweden, Stockholm, 3 nights with my friends. Stockholm. It was an interesting city. Like 이게 surrounded by some sea 해가지고. And Italia. 1 night, 2 night Rome, and then Firenze. Florence here. Firenze. 1 week, I guess. I loved this city, Firenze. Have you ever been, anybody? 아, 피렌체 진짜 겁나 좋았다. I really want to. Hey, Lucino. Oh, Lucino, you will love this city. Really. And I know you dig on some art thing, right? So if you have some artistic side in you, this city will be really, really great for you. 진짜 one of the best city for traveling to me. Beautiful. Yes, it was really. So Italia, like that. 그리고 스페인은, you know, there is the like 800 kilometer way to go to Santiago de Compostela, called Camino. It started from France, the Saint-Jean Pied-Port. So Saint-Jean Pied-Port here. Where is it? Okay, anyways, from some here, and over one day we, as a pilgrim, you climb the huge mountain, and then you walk next 30 to 50 days here. It was great experience to me, seriously. You really could see everything there, like big cities and small town and countryside and ugly and beautiful every area. And at the end also there is the sea. But I don't know. Camino 가고 싶다. My actually plan was for this. Okay, I didn't mention this before. The last year I booked to go to Camino once again with my husband, because I wanted to do that before birth baby, because after when you have a kid it's really hard to make this Camino trip. But on the other hand, I really wanted to start my business this year. I knew that I had to choose only one, because if I decide to go the Camino way, it means that we spend all the money we saved. So after we come back to Korea, we had to start from the zero. But anyways, I booked the flight ticket. But I don't know, for some reason, the voice in my mind telling me that, no, Camino, don't go Camino. No, start your business. Yeah, there was voice there. I tried to ignore it. I really tried. But more I ignored the voice, more I felt sick, literally sick. So one day, I decided to cancel the travel to Camino. That I cried so much, because it means that we lost money of the flight ticket and blah blah blah, and also I didn't know it was right decision or something. But that time I told my husband that like the Camino was really great adventure, but right now the adventure I wanted to take is the starting the new business will be my adventure. That's the thing I wanted to do next year. Yeah. So here I am, and it was the right decision, as you see. I wouldn't make it anyways because of a corona situation. What route did you go? It's most popular route, like Northway인가? 그 most popular route, yeah. That's tough, but I think you chose right. Yes. Somehow my inside voice told me that don't go. You can't go anyway, so cancel that. Imagine being scared, and I really want to really awesome, beautiful. Yes, did I miss the shuk shuk shuk? No, Today there wasn't shuk shuk shuk. I just made some experiment today with pencil, graphite pencil and charcoal. Yeah, but yeah, whatever. It was just nice enough to try it. So okay, now it's time to finish my shuk shuk shuk. Yeah, this was my experiment, and I thought this is enough to do. So, we'll be here soon again. There's a few really long through hikes like that in America, like Pacific Crest Trail. You hike from Canada in north along the west coast all the way to Mexico. That sounds great, but I think there is a very special place that traveler can stay as in cheap price, right? The reason I chose the Spain Camino Way as my first trip because actually, that back then, it was how long ago? 11 years ago. I wanted to go somewhere else, but I failed. Then that idea just came to me, like Paulo Coelho. Do you know the writer named Paulo Coelho? He became writer after he walked the Camino Way, and that just idea came to me suddenly one day. Then I just decided to go there. It was, by the way, great decision. Yeah. And also that time I was very poor. Yeah, very, very poor. So Camino offer you to stay the places for pilgrim, only for pilgrim, in such cheap price. So yeah. Yeah, this is more wilderness. Really, wilderness? Then you mean that you just sleep outside? The way the drawing looks at me is like saying, yeah, what? Yeah, like the JoJo anime. Yeah. What is that? I wanted to listen to the sound. Yes, great writer. Yeah, I used to read his book a lot. My end of 20s. Pacific Crest Trail. Okay, I never heard this before. Hold on. Okay. Oh. 여긴가 보다. 이렇게 from Canada to 이렇게 here. 슉슉슉 이렇게. 아, 그런가. 아, you didn't see. Sorry. My bad. Here. Like from here to here, like this way. There are 13 reviews. Heavenly. Awesome place for hiking. I love hiking. 근데 픽처는 없네. No picture. Wanted to see some great, beautiful picture. See you, Tito. You bring tent on your back. Yep, it's 4,270 kilometers long. Wow. Just finishing 800 kilometers way, it took me for 50 days. For normal people, it just take for 30 days, but I'm really slow walker. So it means 8, 4, 30, 8, 5, 40, 5, 5, 25. almost a whole year. I need almost just whole year to walk there. I don't think it will show it on Google Maps, but yes, basically. I see. Alright. Really slow walker. Yes, really, I am. Okay, before going, let me tell you one short story on Camino. I was really slow. I never seen anybody slower than me. I'm not kidding. One day, okay, this is better. One day, I was about to climb very small hill, very small hill, like this. I was here, and the one grandma was here. The grandma even couldn't stand up, straight up. Her 그 waist가, so she couldn't stand up like this. She was being like this, okay? And she had some stick on her head like this. So when I saw her, okay, even though I am slower than any slowest person in this road, I probably will be faster than her. Then we start to climb together. Then you can imagine what happened. With this position, she could really climb really fast. I was really like, hard. Wait, what's Camino? 그 Camino는 그 스페인 Pilgrim Ways. You can search Pilgrim Way Camino. Camino is the short version. The whole name is Camino de Santiago. Anyways, there is the true story. Oh, thank you, Richino. You already said. Alright, today it was fun enough, but I actually couldn't find the reason to use graphite and the charcoal together. But next time I'm going to try a little bit different way. Okay? Okay. And I hope you guys have great time, or good night, good day for me. It's just like 11:41 a.m. here in Korea, and I'm gonna have breakfast after this. Okay. It was nice hanging here today. Thank you, Richino, and everyone. Bye. Stay healthy, relax and stream as always.